Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you my blusher collection. As you can probably tell by the title, I'm going to have to go through this really quick, just like all my other collections, because I have a lot and I don't want to be doing massive videos, because my makeup collection video will be massive. Whether it's up before or after this, regardless, it's still going to be a really long video. So these videos are designed to give you more of an insight, more in-depth look into what is actually in my collection, instead of doing an overview, which is what my makeup collection video will be like. This is more of an in-depth one. So I'm going to be showing you what is in my blusher drawer, my Benefit blushes, and also my blusher palettes as well. So let's begin. Starting with my blusher drawer, the first one at the front is my Estee Lauder Tease blusher, which is limited edition, so I'm sorry you can't actually get this anymore. I've got three matte blushes. The first one is in the shade Dolly Mix, Royal Sunset, and Melba. I've got a Floss-Free Blushing Bronzer, which is, as you can tell, it's more of a blusher than it is a bronzer. So this is in the shade Light. This one from Autograph I absolutely love. This is a pure colour blusher in the shade Berry. It just looks like this. I also have a Milani Baked Powder Blush in the shade Luminoso. I have a Illamasqua Androgen Cream Pigment, which, as you can see, it is more of a blusher kind of colour. I've used it on my lip, but I think it's a little bit too thick, so I only really use it for blushes. I have a NYX blush in the shade Summer Peach, which is really pretty. Has a gold reflex throughout it. I've got two single Makeup Revolution blushes. I have one in the shade Wow and in the shade Hot. I've got two sleek blushes. One is in the shade Mirrored Pink, and the second is Rose Gold, which is meant to be a dupe for NARS Orgasm. I have a Rimmel 3D bronzer, which is what I also use as a blusher, and this is in the shade 001 Light. I have a tutorial using this one from summer last year, so I'll leave that link down below. I've got two Lancome blushes. The first one is in the shade Rose Paradise, which I haven't actually used yet, and the second in the shade Rose Sable, which I also haven't used yet. I've got four e.l.f. blushes, one in the shade Tickled Pink, which was an absolute favourite of mine for ages, as you can tell, with a nice big dent in it. I also have this one here, but it doesn't have the name on it. It's really bright. The camera's making it look really purple, but it's not. That's the kind of colour it is. It's like a really bright pink. Another e.l.f. one, but it doesn't have the name on it again. It's more of like a brownie kind of toned one. And the last one, once again, doesn't have its name on it. And this is more of a bronzy with a touch of pink and a hell of a lot of gold speckles in it. I have an NYC Beautifying Blushable Cream Stick in the shade 002 Never Sleep in Pink. I've used this once and honestly it is absolutely beautiful, and it lasts so much longer on your skin than obviously a powder product does. I also have the Maybelline Cheeky Glow Blush Studio Blush, and this is in the shade Creamy Cinnamon. I also have a Me Blush Me blusher. I have two MUA blushes, one in the shade 4 and one in the shade 2, just more of a purpley one. Another cream blush that I have is a Bourjois Paris one in the shade 01, which is really nice and natural. I also have the Me Boohoo Balm Cheek and Lip Tint, which is like a little duo. I haven't had a chance to try this one yet. I have a Maybelline Expert Wear blush in the shade Precious Pink, which just looks like this. For some reason the camera's making all the colours look so much more washed out than what they are. I have an Astor blush in the shade Brown Berry, which just looks like this, and I actually bought this because I thought it looked very similar to Benefit's Rocketeer, which is what I've got at the moment, but I haven't had a chance to try them out side by side yet. The next one is a So Susan Universal Blush, and I've not had a chance to try this one out yet, but this one's meant to actually like adapt to your skin. Another e.l.f. blush that I have in the shade Blushing, which just looks like this. I also have an Avon blush, and this is in the shade Earthen Rose, and I used to get so much wear out of this one. I used to use this so much, as you can tell, because it's really dirty. And a massive bronzer compact that I have by Cherimoya. And these colours I wouldn't actually bronze with, I'd use them as blushes, that's why they're in my blusher drawer. So as for Benefit, I have quite a few blushes. I count these as blushes because obviously they are blushes and lipsticks in one. So I have Lolly Tint, Benny Tint, Posy Tint, and then just a mini version of Cha Cha Tint. I have 2 Dallas's, and I also have one that I depotted into a Z palette, which is this one here. And in here I also have a mini Sugar Bomb, a mini Dandelion, and a mini Dandelion on one side and Gimme Fever on the other. I have 2 Rockatoo blushes, which just looks like these. But it's actually what I've got on at the moment, the Rockatoo one. I'm wearing a full face of Benefit at the moment, so if you want to see how I got this makeup look, it is my collab video. I will leave it linked down below. I also have a large Sugar Bomb, a large Bella Bamba, which you can no longer get unfortunately, a large Havana, a large Coralista, and then also 511, which is a highlighter and a blusher in one, you can see. And you just swipe it on your cheeks and blend it out with your fingers. I have actually recorded a Benefit makeup collection video, so if it is up before this video, I will leave the link down below and I'll show you everything that I have that's Benefit related, skincare, makeup, the whole shebang. If you want to know what I've got, because I have got quite a lot, then that video will either be coming up or it'll already be up. So like I said, I'll leave the link down below for that one. I also forgot these 2 Benefit ones. This one is the Maischerette blush, which you can also use for your lips as well. It's a cream product, this one, and it smells unbelievable. And the other one that I have is the One Hot Minute, which I absolutely love, which is a loose bronzer with a lot of shimmer in it. It's absolutely stunning. Now, as for palettes, I have quite a few. I'm going to start with this one here. This is the NARS Guy Boardroom palette, and this has 4 blushes, a bronzer and a highlighter. I've got these 4 blushes here. All I can remember is that Orgasm is in here and Deep Throat, because they're just names that you just don't forget. As for the other 2, I can't remember off the top of my head what them ones are. The next palette is one that I made myself, and it's from MUA. And the blusher inside this palette is this middle one here, and this is in the shade 12, and it is Cinnamon. The next 2 are solely blush palettes, and the first one is Makeup Revolution Ultra Blush Palette in the shade Sugar and Spice. I actually mentioned this in my drugstore starter kit video. You have quite nice natural ones, you've got all your different tones of pink, and then 2 marbleized ones. And the next one is also one that I mentioned in my drugstore starter kit, and this is the BH Cosmetics Blusher Palette, and as you can see you get a lot of different colours in this one. So you get your neutrals, your bright pinks, your lighter pinks. You can use the shade down here to contour. You've got really nice peachy, bright oranges, bright purples. It's just a really nice versatile palette, and I got that off Amazon. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please leave any comments down below of anything that you'd like to see a tutorial on, or swatches on, or anything like that, or a review on. Let me know if you're enjoying these type of videos. I have done quite a few so far. I'm not sure which order they will be going up, but to this day I've recorded my Benefit collection, perfume collection, mascara collection, and my foundation collection has already been up for quite a while now. I've done an old Benefit collection as well, so I'll leave them 2 videos linked down below. Don't forget to hit like if you do like this kind of video, and hit that subscribe button, and I hope to see you next time. Bye guys!